28 May. Dearest Suzie, I am still getting a letter a day, and that is real good, considering that I don't return the favor. But it seems that every time I sit down to write, something comes up. Thanks for the pictures, too. That little Brett is a cute little guy, and you look good enough to eat. Disregard that remark. I just found out that Ed Piper was killed today. I guess he was in a mid-air collision at Quinhon. I feel real bad at that news, but I only thought you would like to know since you thought so much of him. Tragedies are just about an everyday occurrence over here, though. We had another hard day yesterday. We flew 9 hours. They get longer and longer. We have another award ceremony Sunday. I'll be getting my 5th air medal. They are a pain in the neck anymore. So far, I have won 13 of the darn thing, so I'll be standing awards formations for 2 years from now. I imagine, and when you've seen one, you've seen them all. Anyway, I will get my 3 days to Saigon on the 2nd, if nothing happens. I still plan to call you. Also, I am planning right now to take my free 7 days in Nha Trang. They have a real nice beach up there, and I don't care anything about going to Bangkok or Hong Kong. Well, I guess I will close for today. I love you very much. Kiss my boys for me. All my love. Bill. In this letter from late May 1965, Popi's tone feels different, duller around the edges, a little more worn down. The war has been long. The missions are long. The days stretch on. He opens with thanks for the photos of Suzie and the kids, offering a moment of lightness, calling Brett cute and slipping in a flirtatious compliment about Suzie that he quickly walks back with, disregard that remark. But the letter shifts almost immediately after that. He's just found out that Ed Piper, a man Suzie knew and clearly thought highly of, was killed in a mid-air collision at Quinhon. He doesn't elaborate, doesn't dramatize. He simply says, I feel real bad at that news. It's a moment of understated grief. Quinhon was a coastal city in central South Vietnam, and while not as dangerous as areas further south, it still saw intense military activity, especially for aviation units operating out of its airfield. A mid-air collision is sudden. It's clean, at least in writing. There's no scene to describe, just a name and a finality. And that's what makes it hit harder, in a way. Because in Bill's world, these losses are so frequent now, they're almost routine. Tragedies are just about an everyday occurrence over here, he writes. And you can tell he means it. That isn't an exaggeration. It's a quiet statement of fact from a man who has watched too many friends go down. He's still flying daily, 9 hours in the air the day before. And that kind of relentless tempo leaves little room for processing grief. There's no time to sit with what's happened. You acknowledge the loss, write a letter, maybe fly over the same region the next day. It's the emotional math of survival. Even the things that once held meaning, like medals, start to feel hollow. They're a pain in the neck anymore, he says, referring to yet another award ceremony. He's received 13 air medals by this point, and his 5th official citation coming up that weekend. It should feel like an honor, but to him, it's just another standing formation under the sun. When you've seen one, you've seen them all. There's no arrogance in his voice, just fatigue, the weight of repetition, the disconnect between the military's ceremonial rhythm and the emotional wear that combat leaves behind. But amid that weariness, Bill still makes plans. He's looking forward to his trip to Saigon in a few days, where he hopes to call Suzie, and he's thinking ahead to his R&R, saying he wants to spend his free 7 days in Nha Trang, a coastal town known for its beaches. He doesn't want to go to Bangkok or Hong Kong again. What he's craving isn't a spectacle. It's calm, a beach, a moment to breathe, a break from the daily toll that has chipped away at his nerves and his patience. This letter captures something important about the war, not just the danger or the loss, but the way it wears down people over time. The way a man like Bill, who has flown hours upon hours of combat missions, begins to detach in order to keep going. His sadness over Piper's death is real, but subdued. His frustration with awards is honest. His exhaustion is palpable. It's all stuff we've seen before. But underneath it, he's still holding on to the hope of rest, of a call home, of something like peace. And maybe that's what this letter is about. Not the medals, or the crash, or the long hours in the air, but the fact that even at his most tired, he is still trying. He is still writing home. He is still making plans. He is still signing off with, "Kiss my boys for me." It's one of the truest glimpses we get of the quiet perseverance it takes to survive a war like this. One letter, one flight, one loss at a time. The photo I chose for today depicts yellow smoke in the middle of a field. Behind it is a town or base. Beside it looks to be a rice farm. I'm Alex Lowy, and I hope you have enjoyed listening to this episode of Dearest Suzie and receiving messages from the past that my Popi wrote exactly 60 years ago. I sincerely appreciate your time and interest. Please consider following the podcast on your preferred platform, and if you're enjoying it, I kindly ask that you take the time to rate the show and leave a review. Also, please follow the project on YouTube, X, and Instagram. All likes, comments, shares, and reviews will help grow the reach of this story. The links for these things should be in the description of this episode. Please feel free to email me at dearestsuziepodcast@gmail.com if you have anything you'd like to say. I'd love to chat or to hear about your stories as well. Thank you for listening, and God bless.